Holy cow. Oh yeah. Tighten up the drag. Oh yeah. What's going on, guys and gals? Fitzy here. Just got finished setting up. We're back out on the bank. It's about 9:30 in the morning, about 41 degrees. We've got some wind, a little bit of wind, I don't know, maybe 10-mile-an-hour winds. Supposed to be some rain rolling in at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. So we got the bivvy set up just for a little shelter for myself and the cameras. We've got the day to fish. I'm probably gonna fish maybe until like 2 or 3 or so. But yeah, man, this is one of my hometown spots. I usually do pretty well here. We're hoping for 15 plus, 20 plus pounders. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we'll see. We'll give it a shot. But I'll cover my pack bait as I'm baiting up. So without further ado, let's get these rods baited up. Let's get them in the water. Let's start fishing. All right. Okay, real quick on the rod and reel setup here. We've got these are cheap 8-foot, 2.5 pound test curve rods. I bought them off of Big Carp Tackle, man. I think they were like 12 bucks. I like them, man. They're really lightweight. They handle the carp, man, just fine. They're a nice beat down rod, man. If you're just getting into carp fishing, you know, you don't want to spend a lot of money, this would be a good choice. I've got, I think they're by AP or NGT, I forget. And then I've got some Carp 60 Carp Runner reels, bait runner style reels. This is also NGT. And I think I've got 30-pound monofilament on here. So that's our rod reel setup. On the business end here, we have a Corda bait up method lead. This is a 1.25 ounce. Got a hair rig, size 4 hook, and some fake yellow corn. Basically, that's the same setup on both rods. I've got a different method lead on the other rod, but that's basically the same. They're basically identical. So, okay, for our pack bait, I'm going to show you quick. This is actually left over from my last session, but we've got about 40 ounces, well, less than 40 ounces, but the recipe is 40 ounces, 40 plus ounces of Quaker instant oats or rolled oats. Both work. I think these are instant. I've got 1 can of cream sweet corn and another can of sweet corn. And then I've got a large family size packet of pineapple Jello mix. So that's our pack bait recipe. I'm going to add a little bit of river water in here just to moisten it up, because it's been sitting in my fridge for a few days. Make it a little bit more packable. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll bait these bad boys up, these rods up. Oh yeah. Put some river water in there, get it mixed up a little bit. All right, let's pack these bad boys up. This other method lead's a 20 gram, which is, I don't know, an ounce maybe, I don't know. Not too good on my metric conversions. Sorry for my ignorance. The United States does not want to comply with the rest of the world in terms of, I remember being a kid. I'm going to give you a little secret on how old I am. I'm 53. But I remember being a kid in elementary school back in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s. And then, oh yeah, we're going to go to the metric system. Yeah, we're going to go to the metric system. And 40 years later, we're still not using the metric system. But it is what it is. The imperial system we continue to use. Thank you, Great Britain, England. I mean, it's the system I know. It's the system I love. Maybe I don't love it, but I know it, so that's maybe why I love it. I made this a little bit too mushy, but that's okay. Hopefully these don't go flying off on me when I go to cast them. Put a little bit too much river water in there. Kind of, I mean, it's packing, but it's a little mushy, but it'll be all right. You'll be all right, as they say. Okay. Not pet or casting them out very far, so you know they should stay on the rig, on the leads. Okay. Gotta go wash my hands off and we'll get these out there. Alright, so for those who watch the channel, man, I have a variety of rods and rod pods and all that stuff because I like to, you know, part of a hobby is the fun of, you know, trying out and buying gear and trying out new gear. So, but I have some really not super nice rods, but I've got some decent rods. But I like these little 8-foot beat down rods just because of this concrete slab that I'm hanging out on. And I like the 8-foot just because I've got a tree right above here. I mean, the camera really doesn't do it justice, but with the 10-foot or the 9-foot rods, the 12-foot rods, every time I'm like repacking the bait and all that stuff, man, I'm not paying attention. I get the tips caught up in the trees. It's just a nightmare. So the 8-footers are a little bit more manageable in such tight quarters when you got a lot of overhead cover. So there's branches right here. So yeah, man, that's why the 8-foot rods. Plus, I kind of like the little beat down rods, man. They're nice. They're super light. But yeah, let's shut up. Let's get these casted out. All right. Also, I forgot to mention before we cast these out, I did put some bobbins on today, man. I never use bobbins. This rod pod that I bought a couple years ago, got it off of Amazon. It's called the Crotch rod pod kit or something. I'll put a link. There's a link down below in the description, but it's a nice little setup, man. It comes with a bag and everything you need to get started. And it was pretty decent price, man. I want to say, I don't know, maybe 70, 80 bucks. But it comes with the bite alarms, 3 of them, and comes with the bobbins, the rod pod itself. I mean, the little butt holders there. So yeah, it's a nice little setup, man, especially if you're just starting out and don't want to spend a ton of money. And it's a really nice pod, in my opinion, man, for the price. You know, the bite alarms are nice. So, but yeah, enough jaw jacking. Let's get these out there. Light little cast, not far out. Hopefully we can get those carpies to play. I know some people like really small rod pods low to the ground, man, but I like these higher ones, man. It's just easier to get to the rod. It's, you know, so I got to cast from this side just because I got those trees right there. But I'm going to send this one out over there. So one over that way and then one over here. Just kind of doing a sidearm cast. The water gets deep quick here. It drops quick from the bank, so the water in the center of the channel probably gets about 15-20. This kind of shallows out over here. There's a dam right there. You can't see it. I mean, maybe you can see it, but you see the lock over there. There's a dam right there. So it kind of shallows out before it gets to the dam. It's real deep over there where the canal is. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I'm just talking and talking. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, man. I never use bobbins. I think this will be my first time ever using bobbins, but you know, they're nice, I guess, for the drop back. I also do have some swingers that I never have used, but one of these days I'll use them. Not today. We'll do the bobbins today. Bobbity bob. Okay, man. Rods are in. It is 9:54, so 9:54, my friends. So yeah, I'll just sit back and relax, chill out, bring that a little back a little bit, and hopefully we have some action. It's already starting to cloud up here, man. Coming in from the west northwest, which is that away. But yeah, well, we got the shelter, so gotta pull up my pants. My pants are falling down. All right. I just heard some thunder a little bit ago, and looking at the radar, so this is the nasty stuff we've got coming our way. But it's gonna pass through. Maybe 2 hours of rain, some violent rain, but hopefully not too heavy of winds. I'll be holding down my hooch, my bivvy. So we'll see what happens here. 10:21, and here comes the rain. Oh yeah, we got one, I think, hopefully. Oh yeah, he's on, he's on. Doesn't feel big, but he's going over the margin over here to the left. He's not bad. He's not super huge, but he's a fish, man. It's a good sign. Fish on, baby, fish on. Problem with treat reels, man, is the drag on them blows. Yeah, he's not too bad of a fish, man. I don't want him getting caught up in this cable. I mean, he's not a monster, but he's not... Actually, he's not a bad fish at all. We gotta decide where we want to net this fella at. Let's bring him in here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, he's long. Come on, buddy. There he goes. He's in the net. In the net, my friends. In the net. Oh yeah, now it's coming down. Now it's coming down. We're gonna get this hook out and then we'll get you checked out in a second here. Yeah, oh, he got caught in the top. Ah, thank you. We're almost there. There. Hook's out, my friends. Let's get him right side up. Yeah, he's not a bad looking fish, man. Actually. Alright. I'm gonna let him sit there in the net for a little bit, because it's coming down good now. Oh yeah. We're gonna hang out here while this heavy stuff comes down. I don't mind being out in the light stuff, but this stuff's a little too heavy. He's sitting in the water, in the net, he's fine. Once it dies down here, which it should shortly, we'll take him out. You gotta wait and show him off to the camera. Like I said, man, he's not a bad looking fish. We got a little break in the rain. There's still more to come, but I don't know, maybe another half hour. But we got a little bit of a break. I'm gonna pull that right hand rod quick. I'm gonna run to my car, which is just parked behind me, not too far. Get my rain jacket, pull this fish out, get a look at him, and then I'll take it from there. All right. Let's get this guy, man. Oh. Almost bit it. There he is, man. He's actually a decent carp, man. He's a decent looking carp. Come on, buddy. We'll show you off quick. Got to get a weight on you. There we go. Okay. There we go. Chill out there for a little bit. Okay, calm down, buddy. Let me get a little bit of water, even though it's raining like crazy on you, but I give you a little bit of stuff for your gills. Let's get you out of here. Get a quick weight. And we'll get you back in, I promise. Find the opening. He's not a super long fish, man, but he's super thick. Like super thick. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's get you zipped up. Get that weight. Aye. He's got all kinds of crap on him. There. Alright, we just weighed him. He's not long, man, but he's thick. 16 pounds, man. 16 plus pounds, like 16 and some change. 16 and a half, I'd say. Beautiful, beautiful fish, man. Nice and thick. All right, man, it's raining. I'm wet. I'm getting a little cold. We're gonna get back in the water. Beautiful, man. Give you a kiss. All right, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish. Beautiful. All right, let's get him back in. Water's going down my boot. I'll let you go right here, buddy. I'll let you go right here. Let you get your bearings. Yeah. Yeah. There he goes, man. There he goes. All right. Okay, we're gonna let this rain pass. We're gonna dry up a little bit, get warmed up, get everything organized, and then we'll get baited back up, get the rods back out there. But pretty happy with that, man. 16 pounder. Been out here, it's geez, 11:03, so had the rods in for just under an hour. I think that take took maybe a half hour, 45 minutes, I can't remember, but all right, we'll wait. This should pass here in another hour or so, worst case scenario, and then we'll have dry weather, I think, for the remainder of the session. Maybe a little sprinkle here and there, some spotty stuff passing by, passing throughout the day. So okay, we're gonna move the pod to the corner over here, and we're gonna fish this section only. We'll just put one rod over there, another rod over there, and just focus on this area. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and bait up. We got a little break in the rain. There's gonna be some more rain coming here in another, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes. And then after that, we should be good for the rest of the day. Not positive, but I'm hoping. Like this isn't bad right here. It's basically stopped. I don't mind a light sprinkle. That heavy downpour though is a pain in the buttocks. Right in the buttocks. So yeah, that's our plan. Let's get these rods baited up, get them back out there. I caught the fish on the left-hand rod. I pulled the right-hand rod to go get my rain jacket, and I was gonna rebait it anyhow, so. All right. Boy, I hope it stays like this, man. Like I said, I think there's gonna be a little bit more rolling through, but pop this one out somewhere out in front here. That works. Okay, rods are back in. It is 11:22. 11:22, my friends. My hands are a little chilly. Rain has stopped, but I think we're gonna get one more little rain storm or rain system passing through. Maybe not, I don't know. But we'll deal with it. After this next system comes through, if it does, I think we'll be good for the remainder of the session. But I've said that once, I'll say it again. But yeah, we'll see. All right, let's get another one, man. I'm happy though, 16 plus pounder. Well, here we are, patiently waiting. 11:39. Got another patch of rain rolling through here shortly. It actually started raining right now, but some heavy stuff's coming, looks like. And maybe for a half hour or so, and then it looks like it's going to clear up. Then another patch is coming through, maybe about 3-ish, but we might be done by then. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get at least another one. I'd be happy with it. I like to get at least 2 or 3 on a session, but that was a good sign with that first one. He bit pretty quick. I got to do an overnight session one of these days, man. I'm gonna make take the time, make the time, try to find a spot where I can do an overnight session. I like to do an overnight session. I have this one spot, ton of state land, but it's a reservoir spot, and I don't think there's any carp in there, man. I really don't. There's not a lot of vegetation. The water levels are constantly fluctuating, so it's a lot of rock with hardly any veg. But I don't know, man. It seems like there's got to be some carp in there. It's a pretty good size reservoir. I think it's 2,000–3,000 acres, if not bigger. Maybe 6,000 acres. I can't remember. It's a good size reservoir. So yeah, we'll try to plan that here. I'd like to do it this year. If not this year, definitely next year. I do have some spots up on the St. Lawrence where I could, you know, camp out for a night and do a, you know, 2-day session or maybe even a 3-day session. It's hard though, you know. I've got 3 daughters. My oldest just had a baby boy, so I've got a grandson. They live right here in town, and my middle one, she's 23, and then I've got 11-year-old. So, you know, they're just busy. I'm busy trying to keep up with them, and so it's hard to make the time, man, to go away for a couple nights, or even a night, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, here comes that second batch of rain. Oh yeah, oh, holy cow, holy cow, holy cow, holy cow. Oh. Man, he took that bad boy. Doesn't feel big though, unless he's swimming in right now, which he might be. Right hand rod's getting some action. Oh, there we go. Felt some weight on that one. They're still pretty lethargic with the cold water temps. I have no idea what the water temps are, but they're cold. Obviously, it's still pretty early spring. There we go. There's a run. I was out fishing for smallmouth about a week or so ago, week and a half ago, and the body of water that I was fishing, the water temps were about 46 degrees, so they're probably about the same here, and maybe they've warmed up to around 50-ish. I don't know. You know, there he is, swimming right to the shore, man. Don't make it too easy for me, dude. It's a decent fish, man. He is a decent fish. He's just kind of hanging out there. Oh, yeah, if we can get this net. Sometimes these nets are incredibly heavy. Yeah, right in the net. Nice, buddy. Thanks for cooperating like that. Oh, yeah. He's in there. Myself a little slack here. We're gonna take the hook out in the net like I like to do, if I can. You know, it's just a lot easier, I feel, dealing with the fish afterwards. Get that out of there. Oh, he's a decent size, man. He might be bigger than the last one, I think. I don't know, we'll see. Right in the bottom lip like you're supposed to. He's got an old mouth, big mouth. Big thick lips. This I bet you is an old carp. I'm gonna do this, get my pliers so I can get a grip on her. Get on that shank of that hook. Get a grip. Can't get a grip with my fingers in this angle and maybe losing them. So hold on. If you work with me, I promise you. There we go. There, hook's out. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hook is out. Put that back in there so I don't forget it. And we will go ahead and get this guy on the mat, man. Yeah, I think he's bigger than the last one, man. Thicker and longer. He might be knocking on 20 pounds. Maybe. We'll see. We will see. Okay, let's get this bad boy out of here, out of the net. Get him onto the sling, get a weight, and get him released. That's the order of events, my friends. Oh yeah, he's a nice looking fish, man. Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, he's a nice looking fish, super thick. Not quite 20, man. I thought he was going to be a 20 pounder just from looking at him. Didn't quite make that mark, but he's bigger than the last one, man. Came in at 19 pounds 7 ounces, almost 19 and a half pounds on the scale with the sling. So we're gonna take off 2 pounds for the sling. 17 plus pounder, 17 and a half pounder. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish, man. Gorgeous fish. Beautiful, man. Awesome. Second carp. Beautiful. Awesome. Another kiss for you, my friend. Awesome. Let's get him back in, man. We'll get you back in. Get bigger. Get fatter. Let's break that 20-pound mark. Oh yeah. Get you all zipped up and get you back in the water. Where are we gonna release you at? Let's go over here again. Okay. Once you get in the water, get some water in your gills. Chill out for a little bit in there. I think you're gonna be ready to go though pretty quick. We didn't have you out for very long. Oh yeah. He's ready. He's ready. There he goes. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Look at that. 11:54. We got 2 nice fish on the board. Awesome. Okay, we gotta get stuff cleaned up. Okay, let's get this net back together in case we get another fish on that rod that's still out there. And we gotta put our corn back on because the corn popped off. I still got my bait stopper though on there. So yeah, we'll get this back together, get it baited back up, get it back out. Okay, we've got our fake corn hook bait back on the rig. Get this baited back up. Get it back out there. Like I said before, I'm gonna leave the left-hand rod out there. I'm not gonna rebait it or anything. I'll just leave it where it is. But I'm a happy camper with 2 fish, man, on a short little late morning, early afternoon session. It's just before noon, so we'll probably fish for another 2 hours. Maybe we'll get one more. It'd be cool. If not, I'm cool with 2 nice fish, man, a 16 and a 17 pounder. Those are some quality fish in my opinion. I'll take them every time. Okay, she's packed up good. Let me just rinse my hands off here. Yeah. That nice river water, baby. Yeah. Gotta pull my pants up again. It's been a pull up your pants kind of day, you know what I'm saying? Let me put the lid back on that. This pack mix so it doesn't get too soggy. There we go. Yeah. Still a light little drizzle going on now, which is tolerable. It's tolerable. Got a sidearm cast once again because of the trees. Try to put it in about the same spot. Close enough. I'm stepping and tripping on stuff because that's what I do. I'm a tripper. Tripper, yo. Tighten up. a little bit. There we go. Put our bobbin back on. And we'll a little tighten up, and bait runner's on. Clutch engaged. Gotta warm up my hands, man. Warm up the hands. 12:05, so we'll fish for 2 more hours. Or maybe the next fish, I don't know, we'll see. I got some stuff I need to do around the house. Yeah, hands are a little chilly. Little chilly. Okie dokes. Artichokes. So that's what we're looking at right now for the radar. And then it's going to pass through. We got some patchy stuff, but that was the stuff earlier. And we're at right now is where we're at, and so by about 1:15 we'll be clear again. It's 12:10, so, and might be another violent patch that might hit us, might not, about 2 o'clock. So that's about when we're gonna pack up. And there she be, man, the rain again. Oh, we got one. Come on. Is he on there? Ah, he's not on there. We had a take, man. We had a take, but we'll rebait this quick, get it back out there. He took it, but he didn't get hooked up. That's what happened. Let's get this baited right back up and get it back out there. I don't think he got his mouth around the hook. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, 12:43, man, so. Ooh. Come on back, man. Hit it again. I know you're out there feeding. Got some fresh bait to chow down. Okay, it is 1:36 and it's still raining. It's been raining, stopping, raining, stopping. Supposed to break here in about another 10 minutes according to the radar. And I decided instead of fishing until 2, I'm gonna fish until 3. So when this rain breaks, we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull both the rods. I'm gonna freshen up the pack bait, cast them back out, then chum with the rest of the bait that's left over and fish until 3 o'clock. So that's the plan for right now. It is a chilly one today, man. It was started off nice, you know. I think when I first got out here, the sun was showing, but it's just been rainy and drizzly and overcast for the majority of the day. I got a little wet there, and I'm still a little wet, so kind of soaked, not soaked to the bone, but you know what I mean. Some of the dampness is gone to my bones, so I'm a little chilly. But yeah, we'll fish for another hour and a half. Holy cow, we got one. I just got done saying. Oh yeah, baby. This one feels nice. I just got done talking about how I was gonna wait for this rain to break and rebait these rods, send them back out. And right after I shut the cameras off, right hand rod started running. Oh, he's coming into the shore here, coming into the left hand margin. There he is, I see him. Looks decent, at least. He's not a dink. I don't know if he's gonna be a monster, but I think he's gonna be at least like the first two that I've caught. There he is. Oh yeah. Can't decide which side of the he wants to go to. There he is. Come on, buddy. We're gonna land him right in here. Come on. Come on. Don't go too far in there. You get worried with that stuff because I'm worried the line getting caught. On that cable, that steel cable, cutting my line. Oh, dude, this is a monster, I think. I mean, I don't want to get too confident, but yeah, holy moly, this, well, I don't know. It's always hard to say. He's probably about the same as the first two, maybe bigger, I don't know. He's a good size. He's not a slouch, that's for sure. He is not a slouch. Come here, brother. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, you splashed the crap out of me. It's too cold of a day to get splashed, man. Oh, dude, no, this is gonna be the big one, man. This one is, he is long and he is thick. So if we can just get this hook out, I'll get the hook out of you without you splashing the crap out of me. I promise, buddy, I will get you back in the water unharmed. There, hook is out. Okay, dude. All right, I am happy. I am a happy camper. This guy, I say it, and I'm probably wrong, but this guy, I think, is going to be our 20-pounder. I'm excited. This water is cold. Sure your fins are nice and flat, not getting damaged. Oh yeah, yeah, boy. Pumped. Oh, beautiful fish, man. Just a gorgeous fish. Come on. Yeah, he got some power. Well, he's not as long as I thought he was, so I bet you he's probably going to be around the same as those last couple, maybe. I don't know. Come on. Yeah. Beautiful looking fish, man. Calm down, dude. Whoa. Spilled half my bucket under the deck. Okie dokie, artichokey. About the same as the last one, man. Ugh. 19 pounds and some change on the scale. -2 for the sling, so another 17+ pounder, man. That's an awesome, awesome day of fishing, in my opinion, man. Awesome, beautiful, gorgeous looking fish right here. All right, rain is coming down, but I'm a happy camper. Yeah, buddy, look at him, gorgeous. All right, we're gonna back in the water, another kiss. All right. Whew. My knees are killing on this concrete. I keep forgetting to get one of those little garden pads. Okay. Yeah. Get you in the water there. Facing the wrong way. Here we go. Oh yeah, gorgeous looking fish, man. Look at him. That power right there. Oh yeah. Makes you wonder if it is the same fish I caught before, but there he goes. Nice. It is 1:52, man. 1:52. I'm gonna fish for like another hour, just for the simple reason that it's raining right now and I don't feel like packing up in the rain. I think this stuff is gonna stop before 3, so we'll fish until 3. Hopefully the rain has stopped, and then we'll pack it up and call it quits. But I'm very happy, man, with 3 fish. We've been out here for 5 or so hours, so I can't complain. We'll go ahead and get baited back up, get cleaned up, and get that rod out there and see what happens. See if we get a 4th. If not, I'm okay with it. But yeah, man, happy camper. 2 17-pounders and a 16-pounder. No complaints at all. All right, let's get these out there for one last hoorah. Both of them are pretty close to each other. Let those settle a little bit. And what we're gonna do is, we've got just a little bit of chum left, or pack bait. I'm just gonna chum the area. I'm not gonna get the balls out there super far, but we'll get them out there. Get it out there. And maybe we'll get one more. Yeah, buddy, man, I'm a happy camper. 3 fish. Yeah, 16 and 2 17s, man. Not a bad session for 5 hours we've been out here. One more hour, see if we get a 4th. All right. Yeah, buddy. Not bad at all. This is my 4th carp fishing session of the year, of the season. My first 2 sessions out, I drew a blank, I got skunked. And my last one, my 3rd session, we caught 2 carp, a small one, and I think a 15-pounder. So, and that was, I don't know, maybe a week or so ago. So the fishing is only gonna get better here for the next few months, except for spawn time when they're not biting anything. But yeah, man, I usually am able to fish until about October, November. I get into hunting in the fall, and you know, we get a lot of snow and ice, and November starts getting pretty cold. Water temps start getting pretty cold. after November-ish. So, but yeah, we got a good I don't know, 6 months, 6+ months or so for carp fishing. So this is going to be one of many sessions for this season. Holy cow. Oh yeah. Tighten up the drag. Oh yeah. Awesome, dude. Awesome. I can take this hood off now. Rain has stopped finally, and it's kind of warming up a little bit. It's 2:35, man. 2:35. Whew. We're hooked in good, I think. I hope. I'm gonna call it after this one, I think. We're only gonna fish until 3 o'clock anyhow. It's 2:35, so by the time we get them netted and get them weighed and look at them, it'll be pushing 3 o'clock. So if we land them, don't count your chickens until they're hatched, right? They always want to go right to that margin, or they think there's some safety, like maybe in the rocks or bushes. There's a lot of rocks over here, boulders, I think they want to get into. He doesn't feel exceptional, but feels decent. I still haven't seen him yet. He's getting in close now. Should see him any minute now. Just under the line there. Oh yeah, he's not bad. Another, probably in that 15, 16 pound range maybe, I think. We're gonna net you over here. We haven't gotten too much netting on the left-hand side. Oh, well, I guess we've had, this will be my second net on the left, 2 nets on the right. I had 2 fish on the left-hand rod, 2 fish on the right-hand rod, so yeah. Yeah, he's a decent-sized fish, man. And he is in the net. Yeah, I think he's gonna be right around that 15, 16 pound range, I think. And again, get the hook out in the net. Perfect hook. Set right in the bottom lip, right where we want it. Okay, relax, buddy. I swear to God, I will get this thing out of here. I tell them that every time. They don't think they would pass a word to their buddies. This guy just wants to catch you and look at you. There we go, man. Hook is out. Hook is out. Awesome. Let's get this squared away before it gets crazy on us. Okay, we're gonna retire this rod, I think, because, oh yeah, I have to, because I don't have any pack bait. I have to retire it. Duh. Let's get this guy out. All right, Kid Dynamite. Okay, fins are set. There we go, buddy. There we go. All right. This guy is thick. I keep saying that, but this guy's like super duper thick. Like beyond thick. Like, look at that gut, man. Fat gut. I'll get a little water on you. Get that weight. Measured him out. He was 18 pounds 10 ounces in the sling, so take off that 2 pounds. 16 pounds, man. 16 pounds 10 ounces at least. All right, beautiful fish, man. Look at the gut. The gut is huge. Gorgeous fish, man. All right, beautiful. Last kiss of the day. Beautiful. Fat gut, fat gut. Okay, let's get her back in. Wonder if she's got eggs in there. God, that gut. Okay. Whew. Yeah. I gotta get my hands off the slime there. One more thing of water on you. Let's go get you back in, back home. All right. Do it right over here. All right. Let you chill out in here, man. Gorgeous fish, man. Look at him. Look at the chunk on him. These are wild river carp, man. They're not being fed every day with boilies and all that stuff. So yeah, they're not fat like some of those European carp, but for a wild river carp that's traveling all over, swimming up and down these rivers in the current, that is a chunky beast right there. Oh, he's ready. There he goes. Awesome. So awesome, man. Beautiful. 248, man. We're gonna end it on that high note. Oh. All right, folks. What an awesome session, man. 4 fish in 6 hours. That sling is not exactly 2 pounds. It's probably a little bit less, but I just take 2 pounds off the weight just to keep the math simple. But 2 fish that were 16 plus pounds and 2 fish that were 17 plus pounds, man. I am a happy, happy, happy camper. So, man, it's only going to get better before it gets worse. So, we'll be out a lot this year, I guarantee. I still want to break that 30-pound mark. I'm hoping we can do it. We'll give it the old college try, but I'm happy, man. It's going to be a good season, I think. So, but as always, take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.